Hey YouTube, what's up? This is just going to be a little how-to on how to make graffiti markers out of some simple expo markers that they can be empty or full, it doesn't matter. Your final product will look something like this, and it'll be able to write like a real, and it'll stain. It comes out really good. Alright, so first, what you want to do, I want to get a bunch of expo markers. I have like 80 something. I don't know, I got a bunch. Just took them from my school, swiped them from the whiteboards. So, I've been doing it for a little while now, so yeah. So, get a bunch of expo markers, and then you want to take pliers. All you need for this is pliers, expo markers, a little container to make your ink in, and rubbing alcohol. I got this from Target. It was a couple bucks. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take the expo marker. Hold on, I'm going to be making black ink today, so I'm going to start off with using all my black expo markers, and then go to brown and then purple, depending on how much ink I need. So you have the expo marker, and then it has all these notches in it. You want to take your pliers and grab one of the notches and just pull. The things sometimes go, the inks, whatever it's called, sometimes go flying like it just did. So be careful of that. Yeah, so now you have the three pieces. So just take this and put it in the bin, and then do it however many times. I go to like 10 like markers per, or 10 like ink things per batch. I find that's like a good number. And you want to keep all the parts to it. You don't want to lose any of these, because then you won't be able to remake a marker, so you'll be down one part. How many is that? I'll do a couple more. Alright, so I got a couple in there. It's not quite 10, but for the purpose of this video, no, I'll just do a few. And so, depending on how much ink you want to make, depends on how many you put in here, and depending on how much the ink they have left in them themselves, will also determine how much ink you get out of it. So, I'm going to fill it with rubbing alcohol just above the line of how thick the thing is, whatever they're called. Just like above them a little bit. I don't know. I put a good amount in there because the rubbing alcohol is the base of the ink. And then you want to take you can take whatever, but I just use the end of this, and then just push on them. I'll try and get this on the camera. Just push all the markers, or I wish I knew what these were called. But yeah, just keep pushing them, and as you can see, the ink's coming out of them, and it's starting to change the color. Oh shit. Whatever. Starting to change the color of it. Since I had red in here, the color might be a little bit different, but just get some more blacks in. It's kind of like a green. It's kind of cool. Alright, so you just want to do that until they stop coming out with color. But for the purpose of the video, I'm just gonna leave it at this. Alright, so after that has after it's settled to whatever you want it, you can, I'll get some ink that looks similar to what you need. Alright, here's some inks that, I mean, the consistency is just really watery. Both these inks I made out of, what's it called? Pens. I just took pens and cut them in half and put the rubbing alcohol in. But I had some red ink as well, but I put that all in markers. So once you have them in this and they're all set, you wanna let them soak back in all the ink, so they then have a staining ink. And then I have some in here. So for the best results of markers I've found is either, if you want it for it to reflow through the marker, is you want to keep it in the same color or a lighter color's body. So for this purpose, I'm going to put it in a yellow, because the yellow is the lightest color, so it's going to take a darker color really well. So let me just grab something to take out the ink things. Since these ink ones are like in a bottle, it's kind of a pain to get out, so just stick a pencil in there and grab them. Damn it. Alright. So I got one, I just speared it with the colored pencil. So I'm just going to put it in there. Going to bend the pencil back out of it. Take this, the end piece, and just stick it on. Now it takes, found it takes like upwards of like 3 to 4 days for it to soak through the entire nib. But as you can, I don't know, you can kind of tell that it's like darker a little bit. It's starting to flow through. Yep. Oh, the lighting's not great. Camera would freaking focus on it. But oh yeah, this side you can totally tell it's already starting to soak through it. But for it to actually like totally be like the nib engulfed in the color or this ink, you just let it sit for like 3 to 4 days, and then you'll have a perfect marker. And what I just spray painted it black, so it looks cooler than just the Expo marker nib body. But you can leave it in the Expo marker body if you want to keep it like, I don't know, like not noticeable as much as like just a blacked out marker. But as you can see, it writes well. It's like retarded because there was a rip in the page. But yeah, it writes wicked well. 0 streaks. Like, I'll go as fast as I can, and it just gets lighter. It's because the paper moved. But yeah, really good. So if you want to make these yourself, you can. If you have trouble, you know, I've got a lot of markers, so if you want to, I mean, I'll sell the Expo markers that are just like, both have my ink in them, and then ones that don't have ink, like just these that are the Expo markers themselves. I sell those like, I don't know, $1 each, not even, like 50 cents each. So yeah, that's it. Now you know how to make graffiti markers. I'm running out of time. If you have any questions, PM me. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.